The uncle Peter Njenga, Sergeant Minor and Police Constable Biko, both from Kilimani Police Station. And finally, we have the doctor who performed post-mortem, Dr. Njenga, Peter. He confirmed, he carried and performed post-mortem on the body of the deceased on 24th of September 2018 at Chiromo Mortuary. So from that evidence, it is the finding of this court that the prosecution have proved beyond reasonable doubt the first ingredients of the offense of murder, that the death of the deceased occurred. It suffices to know the defense did not dispute the occurrence of the death of the deceased. I now move to the cause of death. May I draw us to the provisions of Section 213 of the Penal Code, which is very long and which I have made a general reference to. And so it provides the circumstances under which the cause of death may be inferred and proved by way of circumstantial or medical evidence. And in that regard, allow me to draw your attention to the case of Benson Ngunyi versus Republic and request that you look at it later. In support of the prosecution case as to what caused the death of the deceased, the prosecution called the doctor who performed a post-mortem on the body of the deceased. And this is what the doctor said, that he made an observation it was a body of a female aged about 28 years. It was wrapped in a blood-stained wet maroon and white bed cover. Both hands and right leg had henna tattoos and sealing straps. On examining the body externally, he noted that there was an irregular, invasive wound, interior neck, measuring 7 by 6 centimeters, with visibly slit trachea and airway. There was blood oozing from the nostrils. The body was pale, an indication it was lacking blood. He saw contusions on both wrists and bruises around the wrist of both legs. Internal examination revealed that the airway had been shot through and through. The trachea had been transected at the level of thyroid glands, and the right carotid artery on the neck and right jugular vein had been severed. The doctor says that means cut through and through, and there was blood oozing from her private parts. So the doctor formed the opinion that the cause of death was exsanguination due to severe neck injury due to sharp force trauma, and that the probable weapon used was a sharp object. So based on this evidence of the doctor, it is the finding of this court that the prosecution have proved that the cause of death of the deceased. Okay. The third element I am addressing is that death was lawful or unlawful. Article 26, sub-article 3 of the Constitution of Kenya states that, excuse me, a person shall not be deprived of life intentionally except to the extent authorized by the Constitution or the written law. We all know that if a death sentence is applicable and the court makes an order that you go and suffer death, yes, you are entitled to your life, but once the court makes a finding, then you fall under this provision.